Alright, and it's time for some theme hospital. You call me Hauffman. Now, I just spot here there's some people about to, well, this one's already getting his, uh, well, it doesn't really matter if these people are about to die or not, because this year we already got some people killed. Let's change this so you can really confirm that. Yeah, we got someone killed in between, I think it was by Mars or April. Well, March or April, actually not Mars. It's not the Romans months or something like that. So, what do you're going for the farms. Hopefully you will not die before reaching it, because you're going kinda slow. And how busy is the farms? Two people expected. You know what? I think he's going to end up dying on me. You'll go away. Not that it truly matters if he dies, like I just said, but let's speed up the time a bit. But well, allow him to do so, yes, to die on my hospital, since he will not make it in time, right? Anyway, so we are on the last episode. The last episode? No, not the last level. Not going to be that cocky to say that this is the last episode. Again, yes, I'm not going to commit that mistake again. But we are on the last level of Team Hospital, or everything points out toward this idea, or I even think that the game said it was the last level. Haven't it said that? I think it has. But we're struggling a lot to actually beat this level. We took nine in-game years. I don't think I ever took this much on the previous levels in order to beat it. Okay, it's the last level. It was expected to take that long. Oh, another guy who was about to die, and this one was at least treated in time, different from the other guy who was leaving and about to die too. And I'm betting that he's going to die inside the hospital. It really feels like that's what is going to happen. But that's okay, right? We already got someone killed, so not much to worry about. And these guys are taking a long time to get graduated, or to get at least the surgeon skill developed. And we really need it, mind you. We are really in need of some extra surgeons, because well, doctors in general. You should go take your medicine. I don't know why we are waiting. Yeah, so we have quite a way to go yet. We're halfway through our bank balance objective. Yes, we need to get twice as much as we have now, around that value. Anyway, but we are getting there. Yes, apparently we are making $100,000 each episode, right? Yeah, especially because I'm not really speeding up the time here. As what are you doing? You are queuing for the ward. You really look like you're going to die before even going. Why are you queuing for the ward if there's a lot of beds empty? Are you actually queuing for? No, they're not. Let me see how are this operating. What the hell is going on with you? You're waiting for a psychiatrist, and why are you waiting for a psychiatrist when there's nobody inside? There's nobody getting inside the. What's going on here? Why aren't he going for the... What is the next patient for this room here? Don't tell me it's some sort of bug. Come on. At this point. And how about this other operating feature? We have like, I don't know, 2 or 3 guys queuing here. And, well, 2 guys only. No need for other operating feature right now. The strength of these machines are going down. I seem to need some extra operating feature. GP's office. Even though this time around, at least this GP's office, if I'm not mistaken, it was this GP's office here which was holding like a queue of 17 people on the previous episodes. Hopefully that the craziness went away. Yes, perhaps because I placed this room over here. But I was thinking that I could actually buy a new wing and move this useless a room elsewhere, you know, because there will be no epidemic of ETs or UFOs or whatever. No, it's not a UFO. It's more like an ET or aliens. Yes, there will be no epidemic of aliens, and all this rooms for is when there is a who is 100% ready to go get. It's you. You can go take your cure, whatever it is. Yeah, this machine only is used when there's an emergency. So I was thinking that I could actually perhaps buy this wing here, which is close to the helipad, and place only that room inside, and use the space here for something else. I don't know. Perhaps move the bathroom, make a bigger bathroom closer to this area here, close to this area here too. I don't know, perhaps move this over here and place the bathroom here, because it really feels like I'm lacking an extra bathroom. But I don't know. I'm going to think about it, and eventually I'm going to make my decision regarding that. So we have a lot of people which doesn't really need to go back for. Oh, someone being promoted to psychiatry. Finally, the next guy came in, and yeah, we need an extra room for more room for an extra psychiatry. Because sometimes some of these rooms here get quite busy. You're about to die. You should be the next one, and that is lacking. I will have to find another god, and I have to slow down time here and find me another surgeon. There's one there. This one's probably the one that left that room there. Goddamn, what are my surgeons when I need them? Are you a surgeon? Are you a consultant? You are a surgeon. Let's allow him to actually talk to this patient here. You know, get him diagnosed. Then I'm going to. Ooh, what the hell? Psychiatric with fake blood. Yeah, the psychiatric services being very requested currently. I think that's headset. I might want to. Who's was about to die? You go. You're the next one then. I might want to do something about that. You know, placing. Yeah, it's seasonal though, right? Sometimes it's the pharmacy that requires more room, and sometimes it's the extra not clinics, well, extra rooms, you know. Sometimes it's psychiatric that requires extra room, and even sometimes the operating feature that requires extra room because there are too many patients queuing for it. How is the pharmacy doing here? Yeah, 3 people. How many people do we even have here? There we go. We finally reached 400,000 bucks. This is kind of quite a way to go, but we are working our way to reach that value. Let me see one thing here. God damn it! This is not the the right tab. No. Let's get out here and go for the right one, which is this one. Money wise. Yeah, we definitely don't have to worry anymore about money. We are making around 20,000 bucks, 20,000 bucks each month, perhaps. And let me check this other one here. Yeah, everything seems to be in order. We are climbing our way towards the beating this criteria. Well, not fast enough for me, but well, we can perhaps consider in a good pace, right? So let me check here. Unless there is a risk for let's change the hard. Ooh, that's very expensive. Yeah, it has 20 of strength. I don't know how much strength can these things have. How strong can they become? Like I told you, I don't think there is what the hell? Someone got killed. Probably this woman here. Yeah, probably someone who wasn't attending in due time. I just don't know where, who, why. Because the hospital is that busy, you know, that moment where it's hard to tell what is happening where. There's just too many patients. You can go take your medicine. I need another doctor here. Should have one wandering around doing nothing somewhere, somehow. Like this guy just wandering about instead of being on the freaking GP's office. Oh wait, the GP's office was not empty. It felt like it was, but it wasn't. Okay, so he can go back to wandering about, doing nothing. Let's speed up the time a bit. Let me see if there is anyone else worth hiring here. Not really. Let's speed up the time even further. Allow the change of the month. Even though I was, I should have. I need to check my machines, right? To see if they are. None of them is actually too close to blowing up, and you know the drill, right? Change of the month. Let's see if we can finally find a decent doctor. Of course not. If we cannot find them, I wish there was a way to speed up the training for these guys here, because it's going too slow. And his way to staff room. Yeah, too slow for my taste. It's been like what, 2 or 3 episodes since they started the training, and still nothing. I haven't got anything out of it, and kind of worries me that. Anyway, let's go hunt for some patients which do not need to. Oh, epidemic. But perhaps it will give us the money. If I don't do the same mistake I did in the previous episode, it might give us the money we need in order to beat this well, this level, right? So first of all, let's slow down time, as I already did, and go look for people who need. What do you guys have? Squids in the pharmacy, okay? And go hunting for patients which are sick, you know, which don't have to wait for the GP's office. Would be interesting to do so. Speed up the process of healing them, lowering the queue on the GP's office, like this woman over here. These guys are waiting for the pharmacy must be really busy now. Yeah, definitely very busy. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually get rid of this and wait until an emergency shows up, and I'm going to place at least one extra pharmacy here for now, at least until the epidemic is over, right? Because it might speed up the process and lower the risk of me actually getting failing this epidemic here. There's no reason for me to fail this epidemic, so let's do something about it, yes, and make sure we will succeed on it. Now, since we are really going on with reviewing some of the things over Theme Hospital, maybe first, before I go on with what I was saying, just check operating features, okay, and see if there are no other patients. I only found like what, 3 patients. I bet there are more sick patients around. I just don't know where, but probably missing them somehow. Not over here though. I think they are all over this wing here. Hopefully, yes. Otherwise, there comes some problems. There should be a nurse coming here. I should have more than enough nurse. I'm thinking. Yeah, 8 of them. And I don't know. There are like 4 rooms that requires them. Now 5 with the pharmacy or something. I don't know. I'm just wild guessing here. Anyone here who is sick? You go take your medicine. Don't need to waste your time going back. You go to them as well. And you too, man. So many people. I bet they are. No, there are some. I thought they were all going for the operating feature, but no. Some of them are going to other clinics. What are you doing? You're doing nothing. Then go help these people here, please. Okay, speed up the time. What was I about to speak about? Jesus Christ, I managed to forget it. Let's change. Yeah, only 11. Yeah. What was it? God damn it. That I was going to speak about. Anyway, so I'm kind of trying to review if the game is really well game wise or gameplay wise design, you know. If I was to go give it a score, let's say, what score would I give it? It would be at least 7, I say, or perhaps 7 itself, on the worst case scenario, right? But I don't know, it's kind of hard to measure. You should be the next one, yeah, let's not forget about that. Yeah, you are the next one already. Because again, I'm biased. I don't know if bias would be the right word, but I am subject to my own experience, of course, my own limitation of view, right? But that's undeniable, and that's why it's always important for you to not just depend or trust one's judgment, yes, or beliefs or conclusions. And reason why actually it's better to play the game with you, for you to have your own conclusions as well. And I wish you could actually share those conclusions with us, and me especially, on the comment section below. Yes. So I don't know. Perhaps I may have more things to talk over. We can develop perhaps some sort of discussion. Yeah, this is getting quite busy here. But I just don't have any other rooms I could remove in order to speed up the healing process. How many people for the pharmacy? Yeah, it's rather busy. clinic. Well, it's not really a clinic. I don't think so. Is it a clinic? Well, it's a diagnose in a treatment room. So anyway, and yeah, so it would be interesting for to see what you think about it. As always, of course, be respectful about it. It's okay if you have a different opinion, but you must, as I try to do so, respect what other people's opinion might be like. 12, okay. So stick with your conclusions, but try and view other points of views. Yes, as I would like to do so, if it makes sense for me at least, right? I think that's how we improve our knowledge and how we improve our. How many people for this? 3. Let's call for the handman next. I think nobody's about to die apparently. Okay, so let's speed up the time because I think this is taking just too long for me to. Even though there's an emergency, there's a epidemic. I almost forgot about that. But of course, we are going to. No, we are going to the ward. Is that the last person infected? It really feels like that's the last person. No, why aren't you guys? It should be the next one. Oh, what is my goddamn nurse? Really? I have a lot of freaking nurses and none of them actually. Why are you wondering about when there's? Yeah, that kind of thing doesn't really make sense. And yeah, that's another point I would like to talk about. I think it kind of feels like I'm complaining. For a fact, I am complaining, yes, or just pissed, perhaps, pissed about it, how the game goes, right? Because it makes you force you into becoming busy. Oh wait, what was happening is that the game called the farthest nurse to come to the. I think that's what happened at least. Like they actually do with the handmans, right? If you call for a machine to be fixed, what is there nobody inside of here? I can't tell. Sometimes it seems like these rooms are empty, but they're not really empty. Scanner. Just wondering about. Do I need a psychiatrist over here? How tired are you? You are quite tired already. Probably there's a surgeon. Do I need a surgeon here? Nope. What are you doing there exactly? Yeah, I'm actually having to. Is there some money here? No, not really. Yeah. So there is all these little details that you have to pay attention to. Now, does that kind of stuff make the game fun? I was trying to thinking about it. It really depends on the player itself. Yes. If I were developing a game and trying to decide if I should place these little details for the player to pay attention to, I don't know, it will be quite hard for me to decide if it should be as it is, or if I should think a little better, yes, or try, because what I think that it goes with this. Oh, almost did something stupid again, because when I looked at that bar, it looked like it was full. Yes, it is full. For this person here, not that one. Oh, I almost did something stupid, but it didn't quite happen, thankfully. So about all this idea of having to constantly be on top of machines, looking for patients which does not have to be on the line anymore, or sometimes even spot rooms which are does not have a medic. Yes, you shouldn't be there. God damn it, I need an extra doctor. What are you doing? Surgeon, I don't want to use my surgeons from those rooms. Any other doctors around here which are just another surgeon. Wow, I have more surgeons than I thought. You go rest. There you go. You will go rest on your own. I'm thinking so. So all of these details, it might definitely entertain some players which are, like I told you, not experienced, yes, or kind of fresh, or have never had a similar experience before. It might brings them fun, you know. And not only depend. It doesn't. It does not only depend, I think so, only on the experience of the player, but the type of players, yes, the kind of things he likes, right? Some people just like doing this job, you know, like attend to the I don't know, ant colony, or doing this actions again and again, you know. It keeps them distracted, keep them their brain busy, let's say. Okay, go for the freaking goddamn before it gets too busy. for some people that works just fine. You know, it keeps your brain distracted, hence making you entertain, right? Because yes, I do believe that an entertainment is also a way to distract your brain. Yes, to distract you from, I don't know, your thoughts perhaps. I don't know. So, but for other players, it like me, I'm guessing, it also it does not work, right? It doesn't satisfy some types of players. Not that this is not really satisfying me. I think that if I was not uh, let's say doing a series over this, recording it, I speed up the time. I'm not speeding up the time because I don't want to lose any patient. I mean, not lose patient, but miss any patient which are sick, and also be careful. Like this person here, I have to be careful about them to, you know, place them in front of the lines when they're queuing for a pharmacy or another diagnosis room, so they can be processed as fast as possible, right? That's why I'm not speeding up the time. So otherwise, if I speed up the time, everything will happen before I notice, and when I notice it is already the time has already ended. So I have to be a little careful here, and because I'm not only looking after this sick patients, yes, this infected patient. I'm also talking to you. So sometimes my brain is paying attention to this patients. Sometimes it's thinking about what I'm going to say next. And actually, this is why it may sound like I'm not entertained by this game, because I'm not really only playing the game. I'm actually trying to show you. I'm trying to think if this is really relevant for you, right? To present you the game, to understand the game, and so I'm not here only to play the game. I'm actually here to, well, introduce you to you. Yes, to not only introduce but show you it, to get you to know the game, right? So when the game gets, like, let's say dull, or nothing different, or nothing relevant happens, I actually start to worry, is this really worth showing you? Then that's why sometimes it might look like I'm not having fun, let's say. Even though, like I told you, having fun is not really my objective here, but to to make this series or this episode relevant. Sometimes it doesn't go as expected, you know, but that's the idea at least. So yeah, I think that if I was playing it by myself, I would be having fun. I would be distracted. I would be. It would be an effective game to entertain me. Yes, as with the means, or if this game was to entertain me, yes, it would work. Yes. Now, would I be playing this game? Probably not. I think I have other games that I do believe to be more, yeah, like here, for an example. If I were speeding up the time, I would miss this opportunity here to speed up the process of. I would miss the opportunity to make this person be processed faster. Yes, even though apparently there's nobody queuing for. No, you're going for the bathroom, are you not? God damn it! Now the time will run out, and I may end up getting fined because this person decided to go for the bathroom instead of being in the freaking line of the GP's office. Yeah, that's nothing new for us, is it? But I think that even if that person has not been treated, I don't know, sometimes it seems that if you have things kind of under control, you will still not be fined. But there's not freaking... Someone else died. How someone died if I am actually paying attention to the hospital? I haven't seen any skulls, unless it was like in the corner of my view. Yeah, it's not an interesting thing. Yeah, right here. Why has this person died? I didn't spot her with a skull over her head. Yeah, since what I was going to tell you is that my view is mainly over the center of the screen. So if something shows up here, there, or there, I will not spot it. Yes, it's kind of funny because yeah, let me see if there are any other. Ooh, let's get all of these guys, because I'm really in need of more. Even if this is a really bad doctor, I think I don't have no other choice but to hire him, just because he's a surgeon. So yeah, on this game, my peripheral vision, well, while playing games, my peripheral vision is not that good, right? And so if I am focus my view over this, well, it also has to do with the size of my screen as well. If I had a smaller screen, I think my eyes would cover uh, this what is happening. Well, it would cover the screen better, yeah. But if I'm looking in the corner of this of the screen here, what's happening over there, I do not see. Yes, or I have more problems spotting things happening over there. So yeah, my eyes actually have a certain. Have I been fined? Yeah, because of the last person. Great, hurrah! I don't know why he celebrated for. There was one person yet sick there, that's why I got fined. But it wasn't really my problem, not really my fault, yes, because I don't know why they decide to go for the freaking bathroom in the worst moments, and why she decided to go for that bathroom instead of this one. Go figure. I have no idea, but that's just how it is. There comes another one. Let's try and attempt to heal everybody. Now, what I could do though in that situation is to actually what do you guys have again? Hip piles, okay. What I could have tried is actually send that person away, right? And so when the health minister arrived, nobody inside my hospital would be sick. Yeah, good thing I have 2 pharmacies, because look at this, so many people sick around here. What are you doing? You are... Okay, let's get the people sick in front of the line. Yes, give them priority. And again, I'll have to slow down time to actually pay attention to which places the queues they are. Yes, give them priority and process this sick patients before the time runs out. Yeah, so if I speed up the time again, I might end up losing that this opportunity has to make, like I just told you, I'm just trying to make sure I was clear about it. I might end up losing then the opportunity to make the process of these patients faster, you know. So unfortunately we'll have to slow down the time and pay attention to how things will go. Fortunately though, apparently most of them, well, at least half of them are already on their way to the pharmacy. Again, it could be much easier for me if the game allowed me to actually, you know, set up some sort of option or I don't know, policy that infected people always have priority over other normal patients, or people with some disease have I don't know, priority over others. But those tools are not there. And again, I don't know if those tools would really wouldn't make the game far too easy, right? I don't know what have it's kind of a waste. I would wish also which kind of machinery would improve and which machinery would not, or maybe give me a list to tell which machines I want them to focus on, right? So anyway, yeah, this game is going also much taking much longer to be finished due to the fact that I have to slow down time all the goddamn time, right? And so perhaps this I would finish the game much sooner if it wasn't for that detail, right? But since I'm doing more than one thing at once, I have to slow down time so my brain can handle all of that, those processes, right? My processor, now making an analogy of the computer to our brain, is not that good, right? I have to slow down time to make sure everything will go as expected. Yeah, like here, for example, there was a lot of people in front of that sick person, so I have to pay attention to make sure they, yeah, now this person is in front of the line. Apparently they are taking a little longer than usual to get to their destination, or at least to enter the goddamn room they are queuing for, right? That's wasted time, let's say. I wish they wouldn't waste my time like that. But again, nothing you can do about that. That's just how the game is. You have to accept it and deal with it promptly. Yeah, so you have to work with the situation as it is. Okay, a lot of people here queuing for the freaking They're not queuing. A lot of people. Where are you going? Ah, okay, good. Don't go outside, please. Uh, yeah, a lot of people go for the freaking bathroom. Sometimes I even feel like removing the bathroom, let them piss on the floor because I have a lot of handmans, you know. Might be an interesting strategy if you're really feeling like uh, being extreme, yes, on your efficiency. Because they take far more time going for the bathroom than just pissing themselves on the floor. I want to consider that too, right? Kind of weird of a decision to take, yes, but that's a very efficiency focused decision to take, right? Supposedly, I don't know if that really doesn't brings any other consequences. I'm thinking, I'm hoping that's not the case. Okay, we finally hit the 500,000 bucks. Now only 250,000 bucks left. Bucks? What? Yeah, bucks. No, I'm correct. I'm kind of. I think I'm too tired today. That's why I'm getting a bit confused here with words. But yeah, only that much money left before we finally beat Theme Hospital. Actually, yeah, this is the first time I will be beating this game. I never managed to do so previously. Not sure why. I told you about that in the first episode, but there we are. I'm telling you that again. Let me see here. Where is the? There's I thought she left on a very important moment. End of the year. Let's see. Well, there's not much to see. I think 5 kills. Let's try not kill. Let's try not to kill anyone else, because I'm making far less money this time around because I lost 10,000. But extra 5,000 bucks here due to all the rats. Now I wish I hadn't lost the 10,000 bucks, because that would be like I don't know, perhaps around 300,000 bucks. Sorry, 30,000 bucks extra if anyone hadn't people hadn't died in my hospital, right? But unfortunately that's not the case. Let's go on with it. It definitely helped. Wait, how much money have I made there? Was it around 30,000 bucks? Because last time I looked we were on the 500,000 bucks mark, right? But anyway, let's just go on and try to make as much money as possible. Actually, never mind that. We are already out of time again. Jesus Christ. Now, that's actually kind of I don't know, perhaps funny, but when I told you that it would take only 2 extra episodes, now that 2 extra episodes, I don't know, turn into 4 episodes. I'm not sure how far am I from the episode where I said that it would take this. It wouldn't take much for who is ready here to you? No, there's someone who's ready here, right? You go. Well, I cannot. Oh, he's not entirely. He is. Diagnosis not complete. You can see there's a small space of the bar which is not filled there, so I cannot send him to take his medicine. But in any case, yeah, not 2 episodes left. I'm not going to try and wonder how many episodes are left until we beat the game, but eventually we're going to get there. We are on our way to do so, right? I think we're making a lot of money, mind you. Let me even check that. Yeah, look at this. Around 100,000 bucks and 100,000 bucks. We've been making a lot of money. Definitely, even though this is actually the money we received by the beginning of the year or the end of the previous year. So I don't know. Let's keep going. Things seems to be going all right. I don't know. This epidemic is not that far from being completely healed. Who's next? Are you the next one? Yeah, I think I might have like 1 or 2 patients left, perhaps. Perhaps that might be the last one. I'm not sure about it. So I hope you come by the next episode, right? So we can see how will this, when and how will this whole series end. Yes, if it will end alright, if we will make enough money, perhaps to end even the. I'm not going to predict when it will the level end, but in any case, and once more, thank you for your time. Come by the next episode where we may continue discussing things. We may continue playing the game and try to see new point of views, have new ideas over theme hospitals. So until the next episode, see you by then.